Hello again. It is Saturday, June 7th. This is day 7 of Southern Cross Novel Challenge, in which my goal and the goal of many other writers is to write 50,000 words of fiction in the month of June. I set a personal goal for myself to write 2,000 words a day, and so far this week I've been doing pretty well at it, and with the exception of one day, I've made the goal every day. Right now, I just finished watching the Belmont Race, in which the horse Big Brown, who was my favorite, he was the expected victor because he took the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness earlier this year. And he's a beautiful horse. He is a beautiful horse with just incredible spirit and so much strength in his body and so much personality. And everyone was hopeful that he would take the Triple Crown, which is to win all 3 races. Now, I'm a little disappointed right now because I just finished watching the race, and while I'm very thankful that all the horses are safe, nobody was hurt, Big Brown didn't perform as everybody expected him to. And it's not a matter of he gave it his best shot and wound up second or third. It was that midway through the race, watching it, you could see that he was not himself. Something was the matter. He just didn't have it in him. He just wasn't running fast enough. And when the jockey Kent DeSormo asks him for the explosion to take them to the end of the race, Brown just didn't have it. And I give the jockey credit because he could tell at that point that there was something wrong with the horse. He knew he wasn't lame. He could tell he wasn't injured, but he just didn't have it in him. And so the jockey did the thing that was the best for the horse, pulled him up, slowed him down. When he saw that there was no way that they were going to place anywhere close to first, he just took the horse's safety as his most important goal. They held back, and Big Brown finished last. So it's very disappointing to watch that because you get caught up in it, and the horse is so beautiful. But it's a lot like life, and it's a lot like any goal. Sometimes you're running for a goal, and you've been running really well, and you go into a challenge thinking, this day I can do just as well as I did the other days. But sometimes, for whatever reason, some days you just don't have it in you. And like in the case of Big Brown today, it doesn't look like it was because he was injured or because he tripped or he had a fracture or anything like that. It was just something inside of him. It could have been the heat. It could have been a million different reasons. Same thing happens in writing and in life sometimes. There are days when no matter how hard I push myself, I just can't do what I want to do. I can't reach the level that I have set for myself. And sometimes it's physical problems, sometimes it's health, anything, anything, any 100 different things can cause it. But some days, it's just because it's just not my day. Now, thankfully today, I don't have that day. Yesterday afternoon, I wrote a little over 900 words. Now, that's not my 2,000 word a day goal, but I considered the fact that the night before I'd written almost 4,000 words, and a lot of that was done after midnight. So doing the math in my head, that means that anything I did after midnight counts towards 2,000. So technically yesterday I got my 2,000 words plus a few. I gave myself a little bit of a rest because you cannot run a sprint all the time. You have to take a rest. Sometimes you have to jog. You have to be able to breathe. So yesterday I did that. And today I'm feeling good. I have not written yet today. I've been watching the race. But I'm going to write. And I'm feeling like I'm in my game. I'm feeling like I can make my 2,000. I feel like I can make my 2,000 tomorrow and the day after that. But I know from experience that there are going to be days when I can't write my 2,000 words. I can't write 10 words if I'm lucky. There are going to be days when I can't achieve the goals that I've set for myself on my daily calendar. And there will be no reason why. It will just not be my day. So when that happens, I'm thankful it's not happening right now. So because it's not right now, I'm going to take advantage of the moment I'm going to run my race that I have now with all the fire that I've got in me. But I'm going to know when that time comes and I can't achieve what I have set for myself that day, I'm just going to be able to hopefully realize the fact that there are going to be off days. There's no other way to explain it. There's not going to be a reason. There's not going to be a cause. It's just not going to be your day. And the hard part is learning not to lose what you've already accomplished and what you can accomplish in the future just because the moment is disappointing. I'm looking at the trainer, Big Brown, right now, and he's just totally dejected, and I can understand that. But I'm looking at that horse and I'm thinking, this is the Kentucky Derby winner. This is the Preakness winner. The fact that he didn't win the Belmont today takes nothing away from those other victories. So when you have your bad day, it doesn't taint your entire life. It doesn't taint every victory you've had in the past, and it will not color the victories that you have in the future except to make them sweeter and make you try a little harder for them. So I'm very disappointed about the race today, but it's life, and life is beautiful. Life is alive. I know that sounds kind of silly, but it's true. It breathes and it lives. It changes, and we have to take what we can get, and we have to make it as good as we can, and give ourselves a little credit and not be too hard on ourselves. So if you're having one of those bad days when you just can't make anything work, well, it's just one of those days. And if my video hasn't stopped completely, then my computer's having one of those days. So apparently I'm still recording. Doesn't look like I'm still recording. My TV screen, my notebook screen is frozen, so I'm going to just go fly blind and figure that I'm still recording. So we'll end on that note. Everybody has one of those days, even the computer. So I'll see you tomorrow, and I hope your day is a good one.